It's time now for Late Night Sports Talk, an interactive discussion of Bay Area sports on the Northern California Sports and Entertainment Network. Here is your host, Will B.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Late Night Sports Talk. Will, unfortunately, it got a little bit too late. We ran way too long on Giant Sports Talk Live. We were initially supposed to go around 10:30-ish. We didn't finish on Giant Sports Talk Live until about 11:30-ish. So that wasn't intentional. We had some guests come on that pushed it out a bit. And I try to get out of there as soon as possible so we could get over here. But Will said he would be back on tomorrow. I tried to go. I was like, come on, Will, we'll just go on for like 30 or 45 minutes. Then I'm not going to go very long. I had an epic run on Giant Sports Talk Live. I think we went close to 3 hours. But it was a great conversation, man. That's the thing, man. Once we start getting going, sometimes it's just kind of hard to stop. You know what I mean? All right. Let me shut this off for now. All right, guys. So I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about, man? What do you guys want to talk about? You know what I like talking about. Giants. And, of course, just baseball in general. That was a big day today. I guess if you want to talk about sports, I guess the biggest news, of course, was all the playoff games happening for the wild card. Every single one of those games was fantastic. And I think all you guys who probably are in here watching probably were in Giant Sports Talk Live. Talk some 49ers. Don't know a whole lot about it, unfortunately. I know the big news was the whole JT Snow. Yeah, we kind of talked about that. We could talk about that on here as well. Real quick, we're going to just go back and forth all over the place. Yeah, that Braves Padres game. Matter of fact, that was what made us go so long. We had a guy come in to the chat who actually attended that game, the Braves and Padres, and he gave us a lowdown on the Padres. Yeah, so that was fun, man. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, a great day of baseball. Yes, Mo, 100%. But as far as 49ers, sounds like the big talk is Christian McCaffrey having that tendonitis in both legs. That sounds pretty damn bad. I don't know what that's all about. Does anyone else know anything about that type of injury? Because I don't. It doesn't sound good, though. Is there talk that there's possibly he might be cryptic? It's not going to be for very long because I don't know enough about it, dude. I'm just talking about that specific stuff. But, yeah, I know nothing about. I don't know enough about that injury to even comment on that. Sounds like Mason will be doing a fine job there at running back. Everyone seems to be happy with him. So, yeah, I saw that. Went to Germany, got some of that. What was that? What the hell did they call it? I can't remember the technical term of the injections that he got. It's supposed to help with the healing, though, right? Something like that. Is it stem cell? It might be stem cell. Not sure if it's that or if it's that whole plasma or something. Or I don't know what the hell it is. Something like that. I love Mason, but I agree with Larry. I would rather trade. Oh, Mostert. Oh, interesting. Yeah, now that it's questionable, yeah, they're probably going to have to make that move. But yeah, that seems to be the big thing. Nothing else, right? I know the Warriors are having must be nice. They're having their training camp in Hawaii. Yes, bilateral tendonitis for both, right? That means both Achilles. Man, that's tough. Here, let's ask it, or here we go. Let me ask this, and maybe Cryptic may like it or not like it. I just want to talk about running backs in general. Is CMC a prototypical running back as far as size is concerned? Is he too small? I know he's got don't get me wrong, he's got the drive. He sticks that stiff arm out and he takes care of business. But is he take too much punishment because of the size that he is compared to, say, other running backs? I don't know. You guys would be the expert on that, not me. Because it seems like he has to run so hard to be able to get what he gets that maybe it's taking a punishment on his body. But I guess that's it with any sport, to be honest with you. If you have a body that's easy to absorb those type of injuries, I guess you'll succeed. Everyone's different, right? Everyone's built different. Some people can handle more trauma than others and recuperate quicker. It says, okay, CMC is just the queen, like Juice and Kittle and Debo. They are all versatile. Gotcha. Giants says, no, I think it's because we run him with too much and can't use him in passing game. And use him in a passing game. So gotcha. So you're just using too much of him. Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay. That makes sense. I get that. No, I'm not going to get into that, Johnny, man. Whatever they do over there, that's what they do. I can't vouch for that, man. All I can vouch for is what we do here. That's all I can do. Oh, look who joined the fray. Holy crap. Someone else that can't sleep, it looks like.
Oh, geez. I'm just getting ready to do some radio work. I don't know if the guys can see. I got the logger tapes going over here. Can you see my logger tapes? There's one.
Holy
There's
crap.
one. The guy, I got it. It's recording at the radio.
Interesting.
As we go. So anyway, that's going, and I just moving the laptop around. I got to get settled here, and this is the other little room where I do my radio work. So
there you go.
I just put on the show. I was going to give you a little listen while I dart around to get my show prep ready for tomorrow. Eric, question on the radio, my rock show tomorrow. It's a 50-50. You can't go wrong, buddy. Just throw out an answer. Well, you can't. You get a 50-50. Who reads the junk mail that arrives?
Not me.
Men?
Oh.
Or women? Who are more likely to read the junk mail?
Women will more than likely read junk mail.
Geez, I don't even have my little bell. I left it in the other room. Ding, ding, ding. You got the answer right, my friend. And the average person will wait 5.5 hours of their lifetime waiting for this to occur. What is it? I'll give you a second because on the radio, I'd say answers coming up at a time stand still. It's Bon Jovi, blah, blah, blah. So we're back.
What would they wait for 5.5 hours for?
In their home.
What would they wait for 5.5 hours?
Let me just double check. I want to make sure I got the stat right. I pull it up. You can't see this on the screen.
What's up, not a gamer?
Let's make it a little more interesting. The average person will spend 5.5 months of their life waiting for this to happen in their home. What is it?
Waiting for this to happen in their home?
5.5 months? That's a lot. Dude, I don't know.
Not a gamer. That was our resident guy who we had interviewed over on Giant Sports Talk Live. Welcome over here, man. Appreciate it, dude. Cool. Love the support. I have no idea. What do people...
I'm not sticking around. I just popped in. I was wondering, you were in alone? I didn't want you to fall asleep.
Yeah, Will did. It was too late. We were supposed to go on 10:30-ish.
Oh.
He's got an early day tomorrow, so he wasn't going to be able to make it. So
the average person will spend 5.5 months, 5.5 months of their life waiting for their web pages or videos to load on the internet. 5
Oh
months.
my gosh.
Yeah, statistics say I didn't come up with that. Let's take it up with whoever the man is. So
wow.
yeah.
I did not know that. But yeah,
I can't stick around with you. I'm sorry. But what are you going to be talking about on tonight's Late Night Sports Talk?
Anything, it's free for all, man. We're talking a little bit about CMC and his injury to his that bilateral tendonitis. Kind of asking, is he of the right size to be a running back? It sounds like a lot of people are saying it has to do with a must have Starlink. Yeah, no kidding.
I was thinking You've Got Mail.
Yeah, waiting for the modem to load. But see, not now. Maybe back in the 90s.
Dude, you and I have lived through many areas of a life, man. I used to travel with the sports teams I would kill now to have internet and a cell phone. Back then, the greatest I had was a Sony Discman.
A Sony Discman. Remember that?
27 hours from the bus with nothing but you and a Sony Discman and about 15 sets of batteries. Until Marc-Andre Fleury puts shaving cream in it and your trip is ruined because it doesn't work anymore.
Oh, yeah. Cody, he's awesome, man. I would love to get Cody. Yeah, I know he's got he's busy himself. He's got a baby he helps take after, of course, and then he does his own show. But yeah, man, I love talking to Cody about baseball. He's awesome.
I'm going to listen to your show.
All right.
Hopefully, I'm sure you're talking a little football and fantasy. Tomorrow night, week 4 gets underway. Tampa Bay and the Atlanta Falcons. Maybe the guys are interested in that. And of course, we had a hell of a day with baseball, didn't we?
Awesome.
If Eric hasn't, I apologize. We got so caught up in the rigmarole today. We had so much going on in the world of baseball. Those games were absolutely epic. All of them were great. Not only today, but yesterday. Well, here it's tomorrow. But today's games were great. Yesterday's were great. We got a dandy coming up tomorrow. Yeah, I'm rocking the old. Can you see Mona? I go to bed with Mona every night. Can you see her? There she is.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Nice.
I'm rocking the epic Mona in my studio. Yeah. And of course, Eric, you probably have mentioned this, but anybody who's joining you here and thought they were going to be here earlier with you, we could not turn down some fantastic guests to close out the show.
Yeah, we did. They were awesome.
They certainly
Look at Cedar, got up for a snack and he found us. Yeah, here just for a little bit.
There was somebody who emailed us. Who was it? I'm curious to see if he found the show. Somebody emailed a few minutes ago. It was let's see if he gives his name. It is John. Oh, you know who John is.
I know John is, yeah.
Did he come into the show? He says, Eric, I'm trying to find you. So I said, it's on now, and I'm just giving him the
Yeah, it was that's Johnny. He's in. He's
in? Oh, good,
Johnny. Yeah, he's in there. He's Johnny.
I saw the email.
Johnny T16. He's good.
That's good. That's good.
All right,
Eric, you have a good night. We just wrapped up our night, and my work, man, I work around the clock, so I've got to go and do some commercials next. That's just my thing I hate the most.
Wow.
Because no matter, even if Eric, the one thing, advertising fools people. It fools people. If you just pick if you don't like Pop-Tarts, you got to go into the studio. I look like Eric. I put the big headphones on, and they start the little clock. 3, 2, 1. If you love Pop-Tarts as much as I do, get your Pop-Tarts this week on sale. I'm like, I hate Pop-Tarts. Just read the script.
You just got to read it, man. Right?
Yeah.
Just got to read it.
Yeah.
Like if they wanted me to read an ad for sardines, forget about it. Give that to Will. Give that to Will,
Eric,
man.
When they pay you to do it, my friend, you got to do it.
Oh, yeah, I hear you.
You can do it, and you can do it all night with Eric.
Yeah.
So I'll sign off. Enjoy your late night sports talk, and I'll catch you.
All right,
guys.
Man. We'll see you.
All right, my brother. Be safe.
Take care, man.
Peace.
You bet. Cryptic talks about Devontae. Yeah, what's the news out of there? You're a Raiders fan. You're the resident Raiders fan. Talk to me. What's going on with Devontae over there in Las Vegas? Is he going to get out of there? I know he's been talking about that for a while, hasn't he? Wanting to get out of Las Vegas. No, he's not going to be able to. He's got an early morning appointment, Senior. I was supposed to be off of Giant Sports Talk Live at damn 10:30, but we went long with the interviews, and unfortunately, it went past his bedtime for tonight. He'll be on tomorrow, though. We could do it again tomorrow. Not a problem. He wants out. Raiders said, give me a 2 and a player. You think it gets done? Does it get done? Still pretty good, right? Still pretty good. Is there any talk about where he may be going? You would probably be more in tune to that than I would be. Be interesting. Jets or the Saints? Interesting. Wow. All right. Do you want to at least know? If you want to say it, go for it, man. It's up to you if you want to say it. Moji says Steelers or Jets. Steelers again, huh? Oh no, Saints. Okay, there you go. Okay, so that's the word out in the street then, huh? No thanks. Devontae doesn't downfield block like he would need to. Oh, they would need a field safety before adding a wide receiver. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Who do you guys think? Well, I mean, we could go back and forth here. Who wins the game tomorrow between the Mets and the Brewers? Anyone got any money on who may win that game tomorrow? I guess Brewers kind of have the advantage of momentum, if you want to talk about that. But as far as the pitchers, I think Tobias Myers is going right for the Brewers and Jose Quintana for the Mets. Should be interesting. Should be really interesting. Carr and Adams both played at Fresno State together, so Saints make interesting. So a little alumni connection there. Yeah, it's a tough one, man. Yeah, I can't pick. Like I picked the Mets today for the simple fact that because of Sean Manaea. And he was as advertised. He did well. It's just later in the game, the Mets bullpen kind of man, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Who steps up? Oh, okay. Moji says the Mets will win. Lindor will be a factor. Interesting. Yeah, man. I don't know. I think the Mets had to sweep to win the series. Ooh, you might be right there. Gamer, you might be right. Because again, all three of them take place at in Milwaukee. Yeah, Lindor has been having a great year, man. Oh, man. But they need other guys to step up as well. And they have been. I mean, the Mets, they've been playing some really good baseball. So that's one thing that's good for the Mets is it's not like they didn't come into the series kind of reeling. They came in playing some pretty damn good baseball. That's going to be fun. I just can't wait until the damn division series start, man. But we got to wait all the way till damn Saturday for that. Man. Here's something we could talk about. We'll probably talk about it tomorrow on Giant Sports Talk Live as well. Is having those buys going to be a hindrance? Because you got the Guardians, the Yankees, the Phillies, and the Dodgers. All of them have been not playing any baseball. Since Sunday? Sunday was their last game, right? So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Missed 5 games, guys. They sat on their butts, or figuratively speaking, sat on their butts for 5 days without playing any baseball. Does that have an effect? Because, look, you got Kansas City coming in pretty hot. So now they'll have 2 days off. You got Detroit coming in pretty hot. They're going to take a couple of days off. They're a little bit more They're a little bit more in the groove. Padres, same. Hopefully it causes the downfall of the Dodgers and the Yankees. I'm telling you what, I'll tell you, the most exciting series that's going to take place is going to be Padres and Dodgers. Kansas City and Yankees, Detroit and the Guardians, that might be a good series. Phillies and the winner of the Mets and Brewers, Yes, I understand they're playing scrimmages, but it's just not the same, man. It's not the same. It's not full-on baseball. And it could look, you know how it is. But with baseball, it's all about every day, playing every day, every damn day. And when you break up that cycle, it kind of have an effect. It's going to be interesting. I don't think it has effect on the pitchers as much as it does on the hitters. Pitchers will be fine. They can rest. They'll have no issues. But it's those everyday players who are out there seeing the pitches every single day. Maybe they lose a little bit of something. It will be a good series with Mets and Phillies. No, don't get me wrong. But that Padres and Dodgers, that is going to be high octane right there. It's going to be gamer. You're going to see a hell of a series when it gets to Petco. I mean, it's going to be awesome. Chavez Ravine is going to be nuts. Petco Park is going to be nuts. Man, dude. I'm looking forward to that one. I am. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I like the other games, but this one just has a little bit of something. Get to see Ohtani, yeah. Hey, I guess they're saying he's not going to pitch. I guess they came out with that today. Was it today? Maybe yesterday? I guess they said he is not going to pitch in at least in the DS. Gonna be fun. I can't wait. Grand Admiral, he wanted to touch on this. What'd you guys make? Here, I'll bring it up again. Let me find it. We talked about it a little bit on Giant Sports Talk Live. If I'm pretty sure you guys, I don't know if you guys, some of you may have came in later or earlier. Will's tired, man. I tried to get him on, Jim. He's tired. He's got an early morning tomorrow. He's got an early morning meeting. We were supposed to go on earlier, but we got long in Giant Sports Talk Live, but he'll be back on tomorrow for sure. Where is this at? Here we go. What do you guys think of this, the quote by JT Snow? I don't mean to try to take it out of context, but this is what JT Snow said. If you want to hear the full interview, go to KNBR, and you'll be able to catch the entire conversation with JT Snow. Where he says, I wouldn't sign him. I don't know. You got to put that kind of in context. But he also said, I had a problem with him, talking about Snell, on Saturday not taking a ball. You're not going to get injured. Go appreciate the fans and throw 3 or 4 innings. I could see where he's going. You don't have to go out there. I mean, that's what they did with some of the other, right? Was it there was a few pitchers, I think, over the weekend, the starting pitchers, they only threw a few pitches and then they pulled them out because it's the end of the season. Oh, they did that with Paul Skeens. He only threw 2 innings and they pulled him out. He was done. Again, it's just to go out there for the fans, give them some appreciation, be able to walk off the mound to some applause, but not to take the ball. I could see both. I could see both sides of the argument. Doesn't want a chance getting hurt. He's going to hit free agency. Doesn't want to risk losing out. I mean, honestly, I could see both sides of it. I still think there is a huge opportunity missed for both clubs, both the Giants and the Orioles. The Giants should have traded Snell to the Orioles. The Giants could have got some young prospects in return, and both teams could have succeeded, because then the Giants have a little bit more youth that they could go to. Orioles have a pitcher that they could go deep into the playoffs, because guess what? He's going to be a free agent anyways. Then the Giants could have signed him back during the offseason. Why not? Do you guys remember I mean, this was for a closer. Back in 2016, the Yankees traded Aroldis Chapman to the Chicago Cubs. All right. It was a rental because he was going to go be a free agent the next year. Chapman goes to the Cubs, wins the World Series, goes to free agency. Guess where he went back? He went back to the Yankees. So that is something that I think the Giants could have done with Snell. That could have been possible. No, I know. I understand that. I understand that. That was the reason. It was because of Farhan. No direction. Farhan would never trade guys. Yes, exactly. He did that in every trade deadline. The only trade deadline where he went and took a risk, and it was literally last minute, was when they traded for Chris Bryant in 2021. But all the other seasons, none. Nothing. What's up, Eddie? Yeah, that was just a shame. But anyway, it's interesting with JT Snow. Again, with JT Snow, he's an old school player, right? So I can kind of understand where he's coming from. And I can understand why Snell may have not wanted to taken the ball on that Saturday. But yeah, I found that interesting. Found that pretty interesting. Hey, what else we got out there, guys? And sports news, stuff that we already haven't talked about. Let's see if there's anything new here. Nothing. All right. All right. What else you guys got out there, man? Help me along. Again, I'm not going to go very long. We did almost 3 hours on Giants Sports Talk Live. I'm not going deep in this one. No way. But I do appreciate you guys hanging out here for the late night sports talk. We will definitely, me and Will will be here tomorrow for sure. I'll make sure of it. Is JT Snow back in the organization? No, he's not. Yeah, he's doing stuff with the Oakland Ballers. Correct. But does he join the organization now that there's a new sheriff in town? Maybe. Might be. Yeah, have JT help out Eldridge. Be a good first baseman. There you go. I like that, Grand Admiral. Oh, you also bring another one. I like this. Think about it. If the Dodgers added 3 MVPs to a core of homegrown injury-prone pitchers, and Will Smith and Lux Nauman, they didn't care to keep Seager or Bellinger. I was surprised on the Seager one. I was a little bit surprised on that one. A little bit surprised. But he got paid, man. Hey, look. Can't fault him. The guy won a World Series with Texas. Thanks, Ryan. Hey, you know what, Grand Admiral, speaking to what you're saying about JT Snow, there may be a possibility other former Giants alum may join the organization in maybe an advisory role, maybe, just to help out. Who knows? Because it sounds like Buster Posey wants to tap into the quote-unquote history of the San Francisco Giants. And hey, whatever helps the club, I'm all for it, man. That's what you should do. We tap into the guys who've had success with the Giants. Is it going to do any harm? I don't think so. Can't do any worse than what Farhan has done with his damn super duper analytics. Man. Johnny says, I love JT Snow on my teen years. I remember getting on Old Black Wilson a 2000 mitt, just like him. And I didn't even play first base. Yep, Vogelsong, Lopez, Sean Dunston, Moises Alou from the Dominican Influence. There's a great list of guys. 100%, dude. There is. 100%. I think I agree with you, Grand Admiral. There's a lot of Giants out there that could help this organization. I think, if I'm not mistaken, there was word that Vogelsong wanted to have a part in helping the organization. Matter of fact, wasn't he was a roving instructor for the minor leagues, if I'm not mistaken. But then I don't know if he was let go. I don't know what the whole situation with Vogelsong was. But there's a lot of guys out there, man. Sean Dunston, he was a big fixture in the dugout for the San Francisco Giants during the Bochy's run. I think so too, Mo. I think he does. I think I've said this a few times. Buster Posey brings a certain umph to those who want to join the San Francisco Giants. You know, they know, hey, that guy was a player, and not only was he a player, the dude was a champion, and he handles himself. I know he's not gonna dick me around. He's gonna have some. If he wants me, that means there's something that he likes about me, and that's an MVP that likes me. That is a World Series champion who sees something in me. I think it's gonna carry some weight, Mo. I really do. Like I said, he's gonna have a part. Look, is he gonna be successful in the everyday operation? Probably not. That's why he's gonna hire a GM. That's why he's gonna hire a GM to help him with those facets of the game. I think they got something good brewing, man. I really do. Well, you know what? It said when you say he wasn't a great recruiter, you got to remember who was the president of baseball operations when he was trying to recruit. You know, just saying. Maybe that's just different now that Posey is the guy. You know, he's not just a face. He's now a face with some power. It may be different. Grand Admiral. Who do you think will have a better career? Ramos or James Outman? Ooh. I'm thinking it's going to be Ramos. I'll say Ramos. Maybe I'm a little bit prejudiced. I haven't seen enough of James Outman. But James Outman exactly didn't perform. When Ramos has been given the chance, which was this past year, the guy was an all-star. James Outman, not so much. But does 1 year make a difference? No, it doesn't. Oh, my goodness. All right, guys. I'm ready to close it down. I'm getting tired. It's a long day today. Again, check us out on Giant Sports Talk Live tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And we'll be back here on Late Night Sports Talk with Will. Will will be back with us tomorrow. No doubt about it. And we could get into some more stuff. It'll be a lot more fun. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Sorry for the short show, but, you know, like I said, we got a little bit crazy over there on Giant Sports Talk Live, but it was fun. It was worth it. We had a lot of fun. Gamer joined us, had a great conversation with him, talking about him going to the Padres and Braves game. We had Dilly come on talking about the San Francisco Giants. That was great. I think tomorrow we're going to have that MC Lee come on. He's going to go to that final game between the Mets and the Brewers. It should be fun. So you guys hang out tomorrow. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And yeah, it should be great. Anyways, guys, you guys have a great rest of your night. We'll see you tomorrow. See ya.
It's time now for Late Night Sports Talk, an interactive discussion of Bay Area sports on the Northern California Sports and Entertainment Network. Here is your host, Will B. You've been watching the Northern California Sports and Entertainment Network, a Northern Lights Entertainment broadcasting station.